Welcome to Ideal Protein. We're so happy to see you here today and glad you're taking this big first step toward getting healthier and reaching your goals. I'll be walking you through some details about who we are, what we do, and why this time losing weight can be different for you. Our bodies are designed to gain weight. What we eat, all of the processed and high-fat foods, quantities of foods, yummy desserts, all contribute to weight gain. We're exposed to a lot of highly caloric foods every day. And without understanding how each type of food impacts your body, your weight, or how you gain fat, it's hard to stay at a healthy weight. The good news is all you need to lose weight and keep it off exists inside you right now. You are full of inherent strength, courage, and natural physiological power. We just happen to have the right doctor-designed nutrition, medical science, and personal Ideal Protein coach accountability and encouragement to ignite, uncover, and activate the power inside you. So you can reset your body to burn fat. You can reset your whole mindset and outlook. You can reset your health and your life for good. You can reset what's possible. First, let's talk about how the body is designed to gain weight. The typical North American diet is filled with a lot of carbohydrates. Did you know that 4 grams of carbohydrates become 1 teaspoon of sugar in the body? An average slice of one slice of bread contains at least 20 grams of carbohydrates, which represents the equivalent of 5 teaspoons of sugar. And this does not take into effect all the other sugar sources we could add to that slice of bread, like sauces or jams or so on. So we're consuming a lot of sugar daily without even realizing it. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 6 teaspoons of added sugar per day for women and no more than 9 teaspoons per day for men. You can see how quickly sugar can add up. So why does this matter? Well, our bodies like sugar. It's a quick energy source that our body burns first. When we consume a lot of sugar, our insulin levels go up as a result. Over time, this repeated pattern of eating too much sugar and producing too much insulin leads to a lower sensitivity to insulin's actions. This can lead to weight gain and an increased risk of developing conditions such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes. So how does Ideal Protein help combat this and help you lose weight? Well, the body has essentially 3 fuel sources or fuel tanks that it can draw from to support our daily energy requirements. These fuel sources are sugar, protein, and fat. Because sugar is the quickest and easiest source of the 3, the body will always draw from this tank first. And because the average person consumes a daily diet that's comprised mostly of sugar in the form of carbohydrates, this is often the only fuel tank that is ever used. Our sugar tank has limited storage capacity and therefore relies on the constant replenishment from our diets. Our intake of carbohydrates, whether from fruits and vegetables to breads, pasta, cookies, soda, candy, and alcohol, all provide more than enough sugar to keep this fuel tank filled. If by chance it starts to run low, our body will send out prompts and reminders in the form of hunger and cravings in an attempt to fill that tank. The Ideal Protein protocol is designed to optimize fat loss through ketosis, which is a safe and natural state in which the body mobilizes stored fat as its alternative energy source. You'll remain in ketosis, what we call phase 1, until you have reached your weight loss goal. Ideal Protein helps to get you into this fat-burning state of ketosis by restricting carbohydrate intake in phase 1. This process is supported by eating select vegetables, lean proteins, and tasty Ideal Protein foods, taking micronutritional supplements, and most importantly, our coaching. For many, the first few days on the protocol may be the most challenging as the body adjusts to a low carbohydrate diet. This sudden withdrawal of sugar, the body's preferred energy source, may prompt some uncomfortable side effects such as hunger or headaches or other manageable effects. The good news is that by week's end, many, if not all, of these side effects subside as the body transitions into fat burning. Because certain tissues in the body and brain are dependent on glucose as its only fuel source, our bodies have a backup glucose generator that kicks in during times when our glycogen or sugar tank is running low. This glucose generator converts amino acids broken down from dietary protein and or muscle into glucose. But this process can't keep up with the body's energy demands. For this, the body will turn to its most treasured energy tank, the fat. With continued carbohydrate restriction, at around day 4 or 5, the body may already begin mobilizing that stored fat for fuel. Keep in mind that up until now, every cell in your body has been running mostly on sugar. It can take days, possibly weeks, before the body becomes proficient at using ketones, which are the energy molecules produced from burning fat, for energy. This is called becoming keto adapted. In the days and months to follow, the body is a fat burning machine as long as you stay on the protocol. Even the slightest deviation, whether it's a piece of bread from the bread basket or even bites and tastes here and there, can stop this process in its tracks and send you back to the sugar tank. Once there, you'll have to redrain that tank all over again. So it's really important you stick to the protocol to see results. Lean on your coach. He or she will help you stick to it to reach your goals. Our coaching, the one-on-one support we offer, plus the ketogenic protocol are the secrets to your success. The protocol is safe and it's effective. This is because it protects you from muscle loss since it supports muscles with adequate amounts of protein. Ideal Protein is a low carb and low fat diet. And by getting you into ketosis, we're helping you reset your body to burn fat. Ideal Protein also provides essential supplements to replace any lost vitamins and minerals missed as we restrict certain foods. And when you've reached your weight loss goal, you'll have your own unique macro code as your best tool to stay healthy in the long run. So how are we different? The fact that Ideal Protein is low carb and low fat sets us apart from other keto diets. Take a look at the orange blocks that represent carbohydrates, the yellow blocks that represent fat, and the green boxes representing protein. On the far left side, you see a regular balanced diet and the higher amount of carbohydrates. This goes back to what we were talking about earlier with the way the average American diet looks. Now look at the two middle bars. These show you the average do-it-yourself diets, one being the hypocaloric with 1,000 calories a day, and the typical keto diet at 1,500 calories a day. You can see that carbs are restricted on the 1,500 calorie keto diet, but fat is higher than a regular diet, and protein is lower. It doesn't make sense to me why we would consume more fat when you're trying to lose weight. Both of these diets also result in inadequate vitamins and minerals. Now look at the last bar that shows the Ideal Protein protocol. Unlike the other keto diets, Ideal Protein provides adequate amounts of protein to protect from muscle loss. We don't want to risk a protein deficiency. And Ideal Protein is a lower fat keto diet. Ideal Protein also provides the recommended daily intake of the vitamins and minerals you'll need while following the protocol. To demonstrate this difference in another way, let's look at two dieters, Megan and Laura. Megan decides to follow a conventional, low calorie, low fat, low protein diet where she eats very little and skips meals. Megan is doing this diet alone and has no coach. Though she followed her diet diligently, she has lost 10 pounds of fat and 10 pounds that were not fat, most of which was muscle. Now Megan has less muscle than she had prior to her diet. Because muscle is the engine that burns calories, Megan is going to have some leftover calories that don't get burned. She's at risk of gaining weight even more quickly than before because of that muscle loss. Laura decides to follow the Ideal Protein weight loss protocol. She needs 2,000 calories each day to meet her body's needs, and 900 of these calories are going to come from the Ideal Protein diet. The remaining 1,100 calories will come from fat taken from her own fat stores. She is helped by a certified coach weekly and armed with education and tools. By following the protocol, most of what Laura lost was fat, with very little loss of muscle tissue. What will happen to Megan and Laura as they go back to eating normal amounts of food? Laura kept most of her muscle mass, and these muscles are burning more calories. That means Laura doesn't have all those leftover calories ready to be stored as fat like Megan does. She's far more likely to be successful at maintaining her new weight than Megan will be. Remember, muscle is the engine that burns calories. If you continue to lose muscle to lose weight, you'll simply regain it even faster. Let's now take a look at the Ideal Protein protocol at a high level. As you can see, it is broken down into 3 simple phases: weight loss, stabilization, and maintenance. Let's get into some of the details of each. The weight loss phase is designed to optimize fat loss through nutritional ketosis, which is a safe and natural state in which the body mobilizes stored fat as its alternative energy source. Lean body mass is preserved through an adequate daily intake of high biological protein. Essential nutrients are provided through daily supplements, water, and low glycemic vegetables. You'll stay on phase 1 until your weight loss goal is achieved. You'll be eating 3 ideal protein foods a day, and we have many products to choose from. We'll talk about that in more detail shortly. During this phase, you'll also be eating plenty of vegetables and a dinner protein of your choice, like lean meat, chicken, or fish. During this phase, you're getting into ketosis and becoming a fat-burning machine. Following weight loss, the body will fight to regain that lost weight by increasing hunger and burning fewer calories. So in our protocol, you'll transition out of the weight loss phase and into maintenance through our stabilization phase. In this phase, complex carbohydrates and healthy fats are reintroduced in a slow and measured rate, allowing you to gauge your own individual needs based on your tolerance. Once you stabilize your weight and are managing hunger, you can transition into maintenance and continue learning to change your relationship with food. At this point, you'll have a good understanding of how much protein, fat, complex carbohydrates, and caloric range you require each day to maintain your weight and appetite. We call this your unique macro code. During this phase, you'll get another meal with a protein of your choice, replacing one of the ideal protein foods. This phase may last a minimum of 2 months to ensure weight stabilizes. For the first 12 months following stabilization, you'll continue to receive ongoing education, support, and meal planning strategies from your coach and clinic. You'll use your macro code, which is the macronutrient balance unique to your body's hormonal chemistry, considered your sweet spot, to manage hunger, cravings, and weight. This macro code is a tool to allow you to begin to explore foods from other categories you've been missing, still providing that control by establishing boundaries. In addition to providing a simple method for meal planning and staying in check, it also unleashes a newfound understanding of how to eat. You'll learn how to be more mindful when you're eating. And now you understand how and why your body gains weight and how to avoid it. We'll continue to support you with helpful tips and strategies for a healthy life and maintaining weight loss. You'll have in-person check-ins, and you'll have the option to stay connected to your coach and clinic through the app and the Smart Scale. Remember when I mentioned Ideal Protein Foods? We have over 80 delicious foods to choose from that are tasty and easy to prepare. They're made with high-quality protein to keep you full. Foods include drinks and snacks and other options like omelets, mashed potatoes, soups, and more. Following the Ideal Protocol isn't just about losing weight. This is about tapping into your own strength, courage, and optimism that already exist inside you. We do it through personal coaching so you can hit reset and ignite a big, bright, healthy new life full of possibilities. Your personal coach will motivate and hold you accountable every step of the way through weekly meetings where you'll talk about tips and get help where you're struggling. You'll get ongoing, personalized education. This support will be invaluable to you. Thousands of people just like you have seen great success with Ideal Protein. This is one of our success stories, Toonie. He lost 103 pounds with Ideal Protein. He's been so inspired with his weight loss and his new lifestyle that he became a coach to help spread the word about how easy this is and how life-changing it can be. He says, I have done things that I never thought I would be able to do. I got to zip line for the first time, do a rope course, ran my first 5K and a 10K. I was also asked to be an Ideal Protein coach at Billings' Last Diet, and of course I said yes. I want to share what I have learned and help someone change their life to be healthier and let them know that Ideal Protein works and how it changed my life. This is Julie. She lost 111 pounds and is so inspirational. She says, I see and I feel the joy in my life that I have now. I see the success that Ideal Protein has given me. It's given me my life back. I'm proud that I committed to my amazing transformation because I have found a new me. Of course, I'm still my old self, but now I have self-confidence and improved self-esteem. So many wonderful things have come my way because of my dedication to Ideal Protein. So what can you expect in terms of weight loss on Ideal Protein? On average, women lose about 2.5 pounds per week and men lose about 3.5 pounds per week. Most of the calories you'll burn daily come from fat, which helps you to lose weight. For example, if you're burning 2,000 calories per day, 900 will come from the food you eat, which means the other 1,100 calories will come from your own stored energy, fat. Of course, you know there are many advantages to losing weight and keeping it off in addition to how you feel. Did you know that just by losing 5 to 10% of your body weight, you can positively impact your blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugars? You can also benefit by increased levels of energy, greater mobility, better moods, and increased self-confidence. Everybody's different, but repeatedly studies show these benefits can occur with just modest amounts of weight loss. The value of Ideal Protein is really the impact on your health and wellness. In terms of cost, there is a consult fee. You'll fill out a health profile, which can be reviewed with your doctor. You'll get weekly sessions with your Ideal Protein coach. You'll get access to helpful videos, weekly weigh-ins and body composition analysis, and tune-ups while you're in maintenance whenever you need them. These tune-ups connect you with us for as long as you'd like in order to help you maintain your weight. During your weekly visits, we will help you choose Ideal Protein foods and snacks that are right for you, as well as guide you with your supplement purchases. The overall cost of your one-time consult fee, food, and vitamin purchases is often less than what you'd be paying monthly when you total up your regular grocery, takeout, or dining expenses. Overall, we are here to partner with you on your journey to weight loss and better health. We'll provide you with structure to make it easy and support along the way. You'll have a lifetime connection to us if that's what you'd like to help you stay on track. We'll provide education and tools to help. We often see that as your friends and family see your transformation, they become incredibly supportive and may even join you on your journey. You'll start to see improvements in your mindset, your outlook, your self-confidence, and even your energy levels. Are you ready to do this? If so, we can get you signed up today and plan for your initial consultation, where you'll complete your health profile, be given an overview of products and protocol, and do your first weigh-in and take that before picture. You'll meet the coach who will be your partner and support person along the way, and you'll schedule your weekly sessions. We thank you so much for joining us today and look forward to helping you on your weight loss journey.